starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9.
Yo, what's going on? I'm on now. I have no intro tonight. Something wrong with my intro. This is how I'm gonna start my year off. Pissed off after being pissed off. But I'm gonna make this worth my while. I already been drinking a little bit, and I'm gonna keep on drinking. Because I got a special guest, as y'all know. Um, she is from Maryville, Washington, up there in the great west northwest, I can say. And I just found this out when I was talking to her before we came on. We just celebrated a Vestiversary, I guess you could say, not that long ago. So let me just bring her in. Her name is PNUT. Hey, PNUT. Okay, what the hell? I can't hear you. I think you're on mute. There you go. There you go. So, well, I never started a toast on the first minute, but I got to toast you because we just talked. You said you have been you got vested New Year's Eve in 2009.
Yeah.
So, congratulations on another anniversary for you. So I'm going to toast to that.
Yes.
Okay. So let's start with your journey. How it started, how what you did when you prospected, all that stuff. Oh, I can't hear you. What's going on?
Hearing your
There you
intro
go.
music. There we go. So
There you
yeah,
go.
I can't. That's all.
Really? You hear something?
Yeah.
I don't hear nothing on my end. I don't know. Oh, I know where it is. Let me turn that off. How about that? Can we hear you now? I don't know. I can't hear you. Can y'all hear her? Can someone tell me that y'all can hear her? Because this is not turning off well. Okay. So see you could.
There we go. Now.
There we go. Okay. I got some people on here saying hi to you.
Hello. Yeah.
Some people saying you're cutting in and out. They're saying you're cutting in and out. They can barely hear you.
Is that any better? If I get close
Yes.
to my phone? Okay,
yes.
There we go. That's better.
That's way better.
No, I started with Kits app. Got vested on December 31st of 2009. Came over, moved then to the Everett area about a year later, and have been with Marysville ever since. But that was in the good old days. I remember when I first came in, there was like a one-page regulation. Yeah, there we go.
There we go.
Let me tell you about that night. So that's my dad's house. And if you're a prospect, make sure that your phone is always on silent. Because just they started handing me that vest, my phone started ringing. And they were like, nope, hold it back. Said, get outside, you're done. And I was like, oh, fuck, I fucked this up. So I had to wait outside for about another hour. They made me sweat it out a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
And
then, I would have fucked with you, too. I would have.
Yeah. And then I finally got it. But yeah.
Awesome.
It was good.
So how many days did you prospect?
I did 113.
Okay. And you said you did all in Marysville, right?
No, I did that all with the Kits app chapter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, next question. at first, do you have a title?
I'm prospect manager.
Oh! So you teaching them? Good.
Yeah,
Teach
yeah,
them
I'm
beautifully.
trying.
All right.
Yeah.
So, give me a little bit of knowledge because I have never been to Washington State ever. So, trust me, if Ninja, if you watching, I will be there soon, and we can do karaoke all night. But so can we get a little history on, I guess, Marysville, or do you want Washington State? If you want.
Yeah, Washington State, because we actually just had a member too that celebrated 20 years as a Rough Rider from our Seattle chapter, Dookie.
Oh, really?
And yeah,
Congratulations.
and so Seattle was our founding chapter. We've got 5 chapters now. We
Okay.
have Seattle, then came Kitsap, then Marysville, Tacoma, and Spokane.
Okay.
Kitsap's one of the only chapters out there that's actually a county instead of like a city. So
Okay.
it's Kitsap County Rough Riders. And they started in 07, or Marysville started in 07, and so did Kitsap. It rains a lot here, so plan on getting wet. So riding, everybody tries to ride all year long, but you have some of your fair weather riders and some that can get down in the rain and snow. But you gotta, when you drive, you gotta be prepared for all weather because it can be bright and sunny, and 2 seconds later be pouring down rain. So,
I got you. I
Yeah.
got you. Do you ride?
I've attempted to a few times. I've got a Springer, but the last time I was out, I put my husband's R6 into the neighbor's tree.
Whoa!
So he's a little hesitant to let me get back on. Oh, that was a fun night. Oh,
I can see it was a fun night. Y'all was all surrounded X on that one.
that was, oh god, he did such a good concert. And then afterwards, the guys were out running their bikes up and down the road, popping wheelies, and he came out to watch and signed the gas tanks on a couple bikes. Oh, that was such a good night. But,
awesome. So okay, so I already asked the riding part, but do you have mentors? I know probably one would be the husband. So
well, mentor, nemesis, I don't know, it kind of gets on me, but no, definitely Ninja, my chapter, has been a mentor. My 2 top, because when I came in, I mean, Rough Riders has always allowed women, but definitely when I came in, there was still, you had to really prove yourself with the boys. And 2 of the strongest female members that I have and had were Burley and Blasian. They were definitely that first handful of females in Washington State, and definitely set the path for the rest of us females to be able, to come in and earn our rights to it just as much. So I still go to Burley all the time. And Blasian, I still talk to her when I know she's up there listening to me.
Oh yes.
So
shout out to Blaze and shout out to her daughter. Her daughter is. Let me put this out here. Her daughter is a fucking member. Whoever says she got a prospect, fuck you. She's a member. We got a vest for her ready. She's a sweetheart. Hope she appreciate everything that we done for her. All that stuff.
Hannah is amazing.
So we went to a little bit of history, but Marysville. What's give me some interesting backstory with Marysville, especially you've been there for the whole vested time.
So Marysville's definitely family oriented. I mean, we're watching now. When I came in, my oldest was 6.5, 7. She's now about to be 22. So when we come in, like, we all have girls that are all about the same age and a handful of boys that are about the same age, and they've all grown up together. So we'd all get together and have barbecues and watch the kids play. And, we watched all the girls graduate high school. Oh, there's Q. That's another one of our brothers. He passed a couple years ago.
Oh, yeah.
But, yeah, very family oriented. And then I'm probably the black sheep in it. We got a lot of people who can sing really well. And they always try to get me to do karaoke. And I'm like, yeah, no, I don't want to chase people out of the bar. I sound great in the shower, but not on stage.
listen, get you some liquid courage. You could probably be singing 5 songs up there.
I'm going enough at me. If there's a group of people, I will.
There you go. I mean, I seen the videos. I talked to Sly every time I see him. I'll be like, yo, how many, what do y'all do to be singing these karaoke? Let's speak of that. Let's speak on that because that's like very big. Oh, she went black. There you go.
No, I'm back.
Okay. Oh, so that's very big. Every time I see something, especially with Ninja. Karaoke. Or honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you. With Ninja, especially, I thought he was actually like really rocking it. Like I thought he was in a band for real. Then someone like,
He
oh,
had a
that's just
band.
karaoke. Okay.
Yeah, no, he had a
Okay.
band for a long time, and now he does karaoke every weekend. And I mean, up here, that's a hard part. When it starts raining, there's not much to do outside of karaoke.
Just want you to know
So
that's Ninja right there talking. Said, don't let her lie. So okay.
But yeah,
So
no, he gets us all in there and has a good time singing. And that's usually we'll put a prospect up there and make him sing like I'm a little teacup or Barbie girl or something. And I love it because
oh
you'll see some of the prospects just freak out and get stage fright. And I've told them, I'm like, let loose, make a joke out of it, like
oh
dance
yeah.
around, give them something good to laugh at, like
Right.
you know.
I mean, get a little comfortable. Show you don't have to be all robotic. But then again, like I said this before. Different areas does it different. But if you
Yeah.
are trying to build in within the family, be yourself. Show us what
Yeah.
we're working with here. If you're not, and you get that vest, you someone else. I ain't gonna go into more detail than that. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. I've
So,
definitely seen that. Yeah. Yeah.
exactly.
Mhm.
So, let's see if I can find. I think I got something here. I'm gonna put that up here. When I asked you, did you ride? But this is not a ride picture, but it is a funny picture. You ready for this one?
Oh, that little bike. That was so much fun. And I was so afraid I was going to fall off. And yet I was only like 4 inches off the ground.
Oh, my goodness. So, what she said. Oh, wait. I got one. Ninja said,
Oh, ask her about Sly and Guilty's prospect dance. Oh, boy.
there we go. I don't have to ask. You ask Ninja. She going to answer.
Oh, I wasn't going to do my brother's dirty, but all right. I'll do it.
Oh, yes, you can. Yes, you can.
So, Sly, I love him. That's my brother. I
Yes.
go to him all the time because he'll let me know, like, look, you're being crazy, calm it down, or no, you're on the right path.
Mhm.
But when they were prospects, he was shy as could be. We somehow broke his silence, got him out of his element. Now we're like, put him back in. Let's go back to the shy Sly. But the day that they got vested, one of just a local family member showed up, and he's got this flatbed truck with a stripper pole on it and a cage around it.
Wait,
so we made, yeah. It's a stripper pole on wheels. And so we made Sly and Guilty get up there. We turned on the music and they worked that pole and they were so mad. And then after they were done getting mad, we vested them. We're like, all right, you definitely earned it now. Because it was actually at a car show. We do an annual car show every year. And so it was in the middle of the entire car show. We stopped everything, got out on the mic, said everybody watch. People were throwing dollar bills. Then some people are throwing quarters. I was like, look, they need paper, but.
Oh my God. Yeah. I wish, why y'all don't have video footage of this?
Oh, we have video. I'll have to get it to you.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry, Sly, but you're my brother-in-law, but hey.
Yeah.
Trust me, listen, it's footage out there of me too. Don't worry. I'll put my shit on. I don't care. So
my first one, I could earn a sexy vest. They went through an old member, Stitch from Seattle, and they did all my patches in glow in the dark thread. And I was like, why are you doing this? No, because apparently I like to, after a few drinks, run and hide in bushes and do crazy shit. So they're like, if we can get her to glow in the dark, then we can keep track of her. So I told myself, we all have those, we have those stories, stripper poles, running into bushes, hiding, it happens.
And this is flashy, just questioning Sly, like, really, Sly? Yes. People, it's all in fun. We're not trying to embarrass prospects. It's fun. Get them loose. Stop trying to be robotic. See, look at that face. Look at that.
Do you realize that's my state rep there with the hat on? So he was one of my first prospects when I became prospect manager. So that was back when Iceman was a prospect right there.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh man, he gonna be mad at me for putting this picture up here. Sorry, man. Come on, encourage me later. So, all right, now you've been in, like we just figured out, you've been in longer than I have.
Yeah.
So, from your day one, I've been talking about the day one from the picture we show when you got vested.
Yeah.
To now, in a positive, has things improved from when you started to now? In your view.
In some areas, yes.
Okay.
I've actually, I love that that corporate and national and all members are always trying to look at ways to improve things, and people are always coming up with new ideas. I think there's definitely some areas that have been frustrating beyond belief, but I love the structure because, like when I said I first came in, it was 1 page of regulations with like I think 10 things written down. These were the rules. And unfortunately, when people can't act right or be grown adults, you got to enforce more rules, like warning labels. They're there because somebody screwed up. And I love that we're always trying to improve it, and that corporate does take that feedback. And so, if you find an error, or hey, this was written this way, but it can be interpreted that way, that they're willing to, try to reevaluate that.
Right.
So I mean, I think there's still some areas there's a lot of work to do. But I
There's
also
always
know
room for improvement. Always room for improvement.
And it's so hard because I think my biggest thing that I want to put out there is that if you're going to say something's broken, because I hear that all the time, you see those people that'll complain about stuff. That's fine. Say it's broken, say it's wrong, but bring a solution to the table too. Like if you think it's not working right, say what would work for you, and maybe we can all give that a try. Like, try to bring a solution and improve it, not just complain about it. So
yes, appreciate it. So I'm about to put in this picture. I need to talk about these two right here. Look at that picture. Look at that picture.
That's actually my baby brother-in-law. And he was in for about 5.5 years and then moved. And single dad, take care of shit, so he's taken some time off. But I've known him since he was 8 years old. Yeah.
Hey, look at him all nicely. That vest look kind of new, but
right.
Oh wait! Speaking of that vest,
that's the one that glows in the dark. That's my vest that glows in the dark.
So it's pink, but it glows.
Yeah,
they can't lose. They can't lose you in that. They can't lose you in that one.
No.
But what do you think? All right, since we talk about vests, what do you think about custom vests?
I like them. When I started the rule, and I think it's still out there, that like if you're doing images and stuff on them, they're not supposed to outweigh the R. Right. And I love that we're able to give out our individuality and our personality and show that through our vests. I think some get a little bit overbearing. Like it needs to be simple and classy at the same time, and not take away from the R. I think you also have to be aware of your market too.
That's me. I'm very I'm outstanding with it, but I'm slowing down now. I'll slow it down.
No, I love the images because like you did me a Mr. Peanut one on the R. I love that, but when you get them and it's like you got a patch on every strap and on every corner and like everything's covered in something. Go classy with just that image on the R and the script, like plain and simple with a couple little images, not every square inch covered. Like you're not a billboard that we need to try to read.
Is Washington State black and silver or no?
Technically the last, because I've been trying to question that. It's been put out there that yes, we are black and silver. But we all wear, when we go to different events and stuff around here, the relationships that we have with the MCs and stuff, we do wear our sexies. But of course, whenever we're doing anything official, events, our car shows and stuff, we're all in our corporates.
Okay. So I like that you just segued my next question. How is Washington as a state relationship with the outside, like with the other MC community, the other clubs?
They're amazing. What I love is that there's so many different MCs around, and every chapter up here kind of has a different relationship with, or a relationship with a different MC. We went to dinner last night with some red and gold, and there was no cuts, but it was all family. They know our kids, they're checking on us all, so it definitely I love the relationships. But even ours, like up here in Marysville, we do primarily, there's a lot of red and gold in the area, so that's who we hang out with. I think in Spokane they have red and gold too, but there's a couple other MCs, and so they have relationships with those groups. But then it gives us the diversity as a whole, like everybody kind of has one or two of their own, but then they recognize us all through those.
Okay.
So
excuse me. So been in for 14. So I'm going to ask this question. I need a crazy, wild story. I'm going to ask you for 3 stories, but this is the first one. I need a crazy story. Give me a crazy. I can't believe this happened story within your 14 years. I know you got a couple.
Actually. Okay, I'll go more PC for the first story. So I went to the 2010 Miami annual. It was the Miami Nice. And There were so many bikes for the hood ride, but there wasn't a lot of people to block for the bikes to get out, and traffic wasn't letting us out. So I had my liquid courage or whatever and was like, I got this. And I went and I stood in the crosswalk. And there's this lady with her windows down screaming and shouting on me. And she's got somehow, I don't know if she told me or if it's the stickers on her car or whatever, but she was like a fire marshal or something or worked for the fire department. I was like, I don't care who you are. She's like, move. I said, well, I'll move. But do you see these hundreds of bikes? Like, they're not moving for you. You need to be patient. So she's talking and talking, and I turn my back to her, which don't ever turn your back to a car in a crosswalk, because before I know it, you see PNUT flying across the car walk. She totally bounced into me to try to get me out of her way. Damn. And my state rep at the time, I love him, Jay Banks. He's not a member anymore, but he was the quietest guy. But he was scrawny, tall, he looks like a clean Charlie Manson. Oh, damn. And as soon as he saw me get bumped, he runs over, jumps on her hood, is hitting her, windshield. Oh yeah, she rolled her windows up real quick and was like, "Oh," I'm like, "Now you learned. Like, let's see what happens."
Well, you said he was like a clean Charlie Manson. I think that officer was scared the hell out of me quick. Like, wait a minute, hold on.
Yeah. And especially if it jumps on your car, and it was
exactly.
And then I'm just laughing. I mean, I wasn't hurt, but I'm like, lady, you bumped me, and even if I move, like, all these bikes are in front of you. They ain't going anywhere. Oh, I think that was Tacoma's Mardi Gras party. They used to every year Tacoma throws a Mardi Gras party.
Listen, I'll find some pictures on you. Don't get me started. I do some searching. I do my homework. So all right. So we already talked about it. We already talked about her.
Yeah.
Blazing. Which was a very, very sad loss because I knew her for years and I finally got to meet her this past year in Oakland. When especially when she told me she rode from Washington all the way to Cali. So we talked. Let me get a blazing story so we could continue to love her.
Well, so I'll do a funny one and one when I really pissed her off. So when we went to Miami, she was there. Okay. We're all at the airport, and she had either just had her knee surgery or something was going on with her knees. So she's in a wheelchair. We're wheelchairing her through the airport, and we look at her ticket. She's on the same plane as us. We load her on the plane, and just as they're about to seat her, we realize we put her on the wrong plane. I'm like, they're like, could you wheel her back over here? But we're leaving. I'm like, well, I need on this flight. Could you wheel her? So I totally left her with airport security and was like, Deuces got to go because my plane's leaving.
Wait.
So pissed.
I was to say, I know she got back and got Kershaw was out.
Oh yeah. She was like, I'm like, they took care of you. They got you on your plane. You're good. I didn't want to lose my plane. Sorry, you were too dumb to read the tickets, but yeah.
That's her behind. Shame on you.
And then that was my girl. What I loved the most is she'd always push me to like get me out of my comfort zone. She believed in me when I didn't believe in myself. And but we had fun. Like, she took me to my first strip club, which that was an experience. Laughed as I blushed because she got me a lap dance by the security door guy that was trying to learn how to do it. And it was so embarrassing. But she'd always just push you to do your best. And sometimes you didn't like her for it, but at the end of the day, then you loved her for it because it was the push you needed. So. Yeah.
Was that the funny? Was that the funny story?
Yeah.
That's the serious.
Yeah. No, that's the funny story.
What's the serious one?
The serious was on the plane, getting her on the wrong plane. But the funny is more the strip club because she's sitting there and she's like, "PNUT, you're blushing," and I'm like, "Okay, well, I've never been here before. I don't know what to expect. I'd only been to like female strip clubs, and here's a male strip club, and I'm like, nope, this is not, nope. Get that away from me. I'm good."
You say, "Get that away from me"?
Yes.
Oh man.
This guy down to his ankles, and I'm like, "Whoa, get away from me, go away."
Oh, so he gave you all chocolate factory in your face.
Like. Yeah. Like, you're so red. I'm like, yeah, because I'm scared.
Oh man. Oh, so I hold on for a minute because I'm looking at these comments and I'm trying to see who the hell said that last one, which was that's brother Kobe. What's going on, Kobe? I had a question for you. I gotta look at it again. I already did the memorable. Did a change one. my favorite question. Again, 14 years now. Any advice for the new generation of members that we just vested,
Yes.
or
Don't be afraid to speak your piece. I think where any of the problems go within your club, within your chapter, is everybody that comes in says that this is family, and then as soon as there's an issue, they get mad because there's a disagreement. Well, you need to realize, treat this first as a business. Go into your meetings, get mad, have it said, but don't take it personal. I mean, I work on that myself, and leave it there at the table, and then walk away and be friends. Like, you have to learn how to draw the lines between friendship and club. And then within the club too, know that no family's perfect. So if you get mad because somebody doesn't agree with you, that's family. Family's going to go through yelling at each other. Family's going to go through saying, I can't stand what you're saying, or I don't like you today. You know what? Say it. Don't hold it in. And don't be fake. Don't go behind people's back and say one thing. Like, if you're going to say it, stand up and say it when it comes time to owning it. And don't be afraid. I mean, I've heard people that, I can't remember where it was from, but somebody was asking me a question. I said, well, check your regs. You know, I'm not going to get involved in your business, but if you have a question, read your regs. And they're like, well, I can't get a copy of the regs. I said, what are you talking about? Go on Lifestyles. Here's how you get it. No, my chapter told me that we're not allowed to have access to the regs until we're after in for 2 years. I said, and you just believe that? Like, bullshit. Like, no, let me show you that. I'll get involved a little bit. I'll show you the copy. You read this, and then, like, don't be afraid to question shit, but just know how to appropriately do it. And communication. And always give the benefit of the doubt first. I've seen so many people that will hear something, oh, my club brother or sister said or did this, or hey, I haven't heard from him in this many weeks, you know, screw them, what's going on, writing people off for not communicating. Don't assume the worst, that they're just blowing you off. Don't assume that they meant it ill will. You know, give them benefit of the doubt. Check on them first. Give them every option before you jump to that negative and stir up more crap. So
nice. Yes. So I think I asked all my questions. I'm not done yet. Oh, we got a long way to go. We just half an hour in, and I am all shots up. Question. So this is the first episode of the year. We got events. What is your next event that you're trying to do? Is it in state? Or are you trying to do an out of state event?
I've been trying to go out of state, but I was gonna go to a couple here, but I'm working 2 jobs now, and just money got too tight, so I don't know exactly. I've had to kind of sit back for a little bit, so I don't know exactly what I'm gonna go to next. I know in state, Seattle does a season opener ride in April, and then Kitsap does their Smash 101 ride in July, and Washington's annual is usually at the end of July, beginning of August every year. So I know those are definites. But I want to try to get to Arizona. I want to get down to Florida. But this year has been a little bit tough. The year didn't end so great.
Yeah, we all been through it some way somehow. So well, last year, or how many you can remember? How many events during your 14 years that was out of state?
Out of state, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm probably on average. I'm averaging 1 out of state every 2 years.
Okay.
So, and what I want to look for is the smaller ones. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love the bigger ones. I loved Miami. I loved going down there. I think one of my favorite annuals that I ever went to, though, was Montana, when Montana had chapters, because we went and they had their small chapter. I think they were like 11, 12 people in, if that, or maybe they were at 7 still trying to develop their chapter. But there was 3 or 4 of us from Marysville that went. Okay. And because it was so small key, we really got to actually like go to their personal houses. They were like, screw your hotel, come to our house and stay. Come to our house and have dinner. They took me out on rides, had more time on that smaller level. And so, I mean, I still talk to almost all those members every couple weeks. So
wait, I got someone asked a question. That's a good question. It's flashy, by the way. How did you get the name PNUT?
That actually came up last night in a conversation with somebody. They're like, your name should be Pickles because you love pickles. So
I would not. I would not. I have a design waiting for you perfectly. If your name was Pickles. Just let you know.
So when the way I got it, I actually got Peanut from a bandito, Limply, so we have a major up here. Banditos do an oyster ride once a year. They've been doing it for 20, 30 some years. And he used to play cards with my parents. And my parents would have a few drinks and lose me, apparently, or thought they'd lose me. And Limply would be like, don't worry about it. Follow the peanut shells and you'll find my little peanut. Because as a toddler, I'd come up, steal the peanuts out of their bowl, crack them as I was waddling away, and then pass out after eating a belly full and go to sleep in the hall. And so from that point, it just stuck. And then I'm barely 5'2", 5'3", so everybody's like, "Oh, she's so little." I'm like, "Yeah,
little peanut, yeah. Peanut butter." Don't worry, I call my little sister Peanut. So she called me. She texted me. I say, "Hey, Peanut," and she say, "Hey, big head." So that's our communication right there. That's a good flash. You funny your shit for asking that. So you say that I average of once
every year or two. I'm able to get out.
Once every year.
So the kids are getting older now, so I can afford it more.
Yes. They grown now. Go somewhere.
Yes.
That's a good question about to ask right now. Is damn, did I forget it? No, I didn't forget it. This is live, people. We are live. In Marysville, do y'all have any charity events, or do y'all do any charity events? Do y'all go any charity events in Marysville?
We do. So usually every year. I mean, COVID kind of changed everything. We adopted a road, so we clean a road in Everett that's a nasty, like where all the homeless people sleep. So we clean that road. At least once a year, we try to go down and we make up sandwiches and do care packages for the homeless. And then, there's little Jen. There's the prez. So that's the prez of Kitsap on one side and the prez of Marysville on the other side of me there. I'm so red in the face. I must have been drinking.
That's all right.
So we try to feed the homeless, and then usually, definitely around holiday times, we do Ronald McDonald House, which so all the kids who go to Children's Hospital, Ronald McDonald House will house a family at no cost. I think they ask for like $20 a day if they can donate it, but they supply them with washers and dryers and all that and laundry, so everything they need. But a former Sonics player built a little mini theater at the Ronald McDonald House. So what you can come in and do is you can buy like 50 pizzas, and the parents and other siblings that are staying there will come down, and it's kind of like a pizza date night for them. So we supply the pizza, and then afterwards we all move into the movie theater, and we bring the newest movie that we can find and snacks, and we wait on them like we're theater ushers and let them enjoy. So that way, while they're there and have a kid sick in the hospital, they can kind of get a little bit of a relief without having to go too far away. So we try to do that too. Yeah.
I like when I listen to you, like, I wonder which freaking Supersonic did that. I got a bad feeling. I know it was Nate. What's his name? Nate Macmillan. Whatever the frick his name.
It was him. It was him, and there was one other too. It was two of them together. I can't remember. I'll have to look it up.
Ninja said Children's Hospital too.
Yeah, and then we donate to Children's Hospital too. We kind of try to do whatever. Like we just had, so at the bar that I work at, one of the servers, she lost her husband, and then like 4 months after she lost him, she had a stroke due to like stress, and so she's single mama too. And then like the day before Christmas, her house burnt down, so we adopted them for Christmas and took them over. And yeah.
If you hear, that's my big baby. He just woke up. And we got Uppity. He said Washington State is where he was born.
Right?
Uppity, really? That's my brother.
Oh yeah.
My brother
Uppity was up here for quite some time.
Oh, it's a picture. It's a picture I was gonna put up, but it's not about him, so I'm not gonna put it up there. And he'd probably kill me if he see me if I put it up there. So I'm not gonna do that. So Ninja said, yeah, Nate McMillan and Gary Payton.
There we go.
There you go. I'm doing the show. You can't steal the show. I'm doing the show. I know. The show is after my show. Okay. All right. So Listen, he's not used to me doing it down here, but my wife wanted the room to herself. If I tell y'all the story why we pissed off, it's not for this show. So
yeah.
I might give you a little sign afterwards. But anyway, shush, boo. So we did that. Now that was your chapter, but how about the statewide? Statewide got any charity events going on? Is it each chapter do a charity event or?
Yeah, each chapter does their own, but then we invite all the other chapters to come out with us. I know that like Seattle does a lot for the homeless too, and anytime they have charity events on, they send it out to all the other chapters and let them know they enjoyed. So
he is really trying to steal the show right now. Just let him know. He's still a baby, but his birthday next month, so if he could make it. All right, and that's another thing. He's mad because it's situation. That's why he on punishment now. Anyway, so we got the charities. Now I think I showed a picture earlier. I think it was a group, and someone said that was one of y'all last rides. We'll put it back up here.
Oh yeah, that was. That's up at Deception Pass. Like right before that, before we pulled over, there's this huge bridge, and you just look over this gorgeous looking lake with the forest behind it. So there's a lot of beautiful natural rides up here where you're just surrounded by water and trees, and it's got the right curves and bends. So it makes for good rides when it's good weather.
Nice. So how many do y'all do mini rides a year or like? I mean, I know I'm gonna say y'all. I know y'all ride, but do y'all do like big rides every year or?
Yeah, Seattle always does. In April, our Seattle chapter always does a season opener, and then in July, Kitsap always does a Smash and 101 ride. So those are the definite 2 every year, and then just whenever we can get one together and pop it up and put it on, come up with a poker run for charity stuff. Then the rest all pop up throughout the year.
Nice. And I think I saw one video. I think someone had a GoPro, and I was like, "Damn, that's like some good curves."
Yeah, Monster usually gets his GoPro out there and puts a good video together of it.
Nice. I mean, those are nice. But so we got the rides, we got the charities. On my back, I did that. Excuse me. Wrong button. I think the alcohol kicking in. So we did all that. So married. Now we're going just with your chapter.
Yeah.
Do y'all have any events coming up for just the chapter?
Yeah. Usually in March we do a birthday bash. Because one of my members, Funky, his birthday's right at the end of February, and then mine's March 3rd, and Ninja's March 5th. So usually we do a birthday bash in March. We'll do all different, like unscheduled, but every year we always have a Halloween party in October to celebrate the chapter's birthday. And so that's what we did this last Halloween. And then all the money that we raised from that, we donated to Blasian's daughter, Hannah, for any kind of needs or future stuff she needs. So that's a definite that Marysville does every year.
I think Marysville, I'm going to put it out here, and I hope Ninja and all y'all watching. I think this year anyway, I think y'all should just get her a vest. I'm sorry. Get her a vest. And, listen, every year when you grow out, we go get another vest. And that's it. You're a member. If anybody got anything to say about what I just said,
yes,
come see me.
Yes.
I just say like that. She should
get
a vest.
Yeah.
But shush. He is really like, listen, he don't like when I'm on the phone with someone and not give him no attention. I know he ain't liking this right now. But
right?
Oh no, he don't like it. He's the baby of the house. But he said go to the bike. Oh, what bike?
Wait, who said that?
Guilty.
Okay, so before I go to the bikes, I'll get up and walk. But before I do, so one's in the shop right now.
That is the the one to say.
So, tow truck, my husband, he turned 40 in October 12th. And
wait, October 12th?
Yeah, you guys
my
are birthday twins.
Twin.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
So for his 40th, we got him a 2017 road bike. and he had the bike all of 3 weeks, and he parks it at the bar, going to hang out to do karaoke, and some drunk guy walks up, pees next to it, and then knocks it over and shoves it down the hill. It's at the Harley shop right now. I think last time they were saying we're at like $6,000 or $7,000 in damage. And when I showed up, all I heard my husband was going, "I haven't even made the first fucking payment. What the?" I'm like, "Calm down. It's okay. We got good insurance. Like, could be worse." So that one's in the shop.
That kind of like my heart just cracked. I'm sounding like my dog right now. It's actually in the inside. I'm sounding like him right now.
And then let's see if I can do. I can't turn my camera.
I almost beat dudes.
There. So let's see if I can. Turn it the wrong way. So this is my Springer.
Nice.
I
see it. I see enough of it.
And then over here we have. Wait, can I there? So we have a couple R6s that are in pieces here that we're trying to we're gonna put together because one somebody got hit on, the other one just got fucked up, but what's wrong on one is right on the other, so we're gonna piece them together.
Oh, so y'all pretty much fixing them one by one.
Yeah, we'll turn the two into one bike, basically merge the two R6s together.
Wait, that's a good question. Thank you. Segue. I love it. You're making my job easy tonight. So y'all, is it both of y'all or just him that fixed the bike?
Both of us. Yeah.
Oh, that's good to have in your chat, ladies and gentlemen. We just make sure you have at least one good. Not one that. Wait. Is that competition?
That's right. I was gonna say that's my pity.
See, you must have known another dog was in the show. That's why you going crazy. I see y'all dogs got some good senses, but so I mean that's a good thing. How you feel about that? First of all, let's say this because you and your husband are both Rough Riders in the same chapter, and that's a good question. I rarely ask about because I'm married, but my wife is not in Rough Riders. How do y'all feel about, or how are y'all coping with being married and being in the same chapter?
The first year, I think we thought we were going to kill each other, and I thought we were going to get divorced. Because when I came in, he was sergeant. And I get it. He wants to make sure he's not showing preferential treatment or anything like that. Right. So unfortunately, that means he's going to be 10 times harder on me. Or when we were at home, he'd keep getting on me. And I'm like, look, we're at married time now. Drop the shit. I don't care if I did something wrong. Like, it's over. Leave that at the table. So I had to call my chapter and say, look, until we can figure this out, I'm just going to my VP and we're cutting him out of it. I'll just go VP instead of sergeant because otherwise I'm going to kill him and you're going to be less a member.
Oh, man.
But over the years, we learned that, and like I said, the hardest thing, and we all work on it, is learn how to separate. Like when you're in church and fighting, no, it's not personal. And that's where we just established it, that once we hit the door, it's separate. That's husband and wife time. If we need to talk club stuff, then say, okay, we like address it rather than just going into it. But that was probably one of the hardest challenges, is learning how to separate that too.
Okay. So she just gave y'all a little hint right there. Listen, men, brothers, y'all married in this Rough Rider, and y'all got a title over her. That's the only time you have power. Go home, shut the fuck up, go away, move out the way. She probably already see that you did that, so go away for a minute, cool off for a minute. I already know that shit. Like, no, I can't do it. Everybody, listen, for years, everybody wanted her to join. I was like, no, this is my piece. I want her to be my piece. So it's different for other people. But I always wanted to know that. And since you brought it up, that's a good thing.
Well, even our oldest, she'll be 22 next week, and everybody have questioned her. Hey, when are you going to join Rough Riders? You've been in this since you were a little kid. Even our other members who have daughters, they question them now that they're 21 and older. Hey, when are you going to come join? All the girls have said, why? I get all the benefits. You guys still see me as your kids. I can go to anything I want, but I can walk away, and I don't have to pay to deal with your bullshit. So why would I want to pay for that? And I'm like, okay.
You know what? Smart. Like I still come to y'all events. I still do this. I just don't have to deal with it. That's all. Smart kids. But still, when you're gonna be a Rough Rider. Yeah, the outsiders go to ask that question. As soon as I come, I go and I'll say, "This is my." So when you go prospect, I'm gonna do it. Just letting y'all know that I'm gonna do it. I know it's a habit, but speaking of that, like, how would you feel if daughter become a Rough Rider? Or
I'd be if it's something that she's won, I totally support her. I mean that's actually been the hardest thing, having a daughter now that's that age, and like she's hanging out with all my friends and at the events and stuff, and I just I mean, I'd be proud if she did, because I know she knows what it takes now. Watching all this, she knows kind of what we do. I mean, it's always different being it on from the outside versus being inside. But as long as it's something that she wanted to do, I'd fully support her.
So, because I'm thinking of it, and as we are parents and stuff, I seem like we know what's going on the inside, and they do join. You probably start being an overprotective parent. It's like, all right, motherfucker, watch how you talk to mom, But at the same time, you're like, okay, I went through this shit, so let's see if they can make it through all that stuff. But you still got that parent in you, like, all right,
yeah. Well, it's been the hardest when I'm working at the bar and she comes in. I'm like, just remember, you've told me you don't want me to be Mama Bear, so I'm not going to be Mama Bear. So if shit goes down, I'm gonna look the other way. Now, if you yell at me, okay, I'll put that in gear. If you say, "Hey, Mom, I need you," but otherwise, I'm like, you got to learn to handle your own business like a grown folk,
Oh yeah. You got you. What's that thing? You gotta let them fly on their own and stuff. So yeah. I definitely agree with that. And I think I already did all my damn questions. And we went through all of those shits. So do you like? All right, that's how I usually end it before I do the toast. But do you have anything you want to promote? Anything, like I said, any events or charities? Don't have to be Rough Riders. You have anything you want to tell people what's going on in Marysville or Washington, period?
I mean, I don't think specifically here. I know right now for everybody, just reach out to each other. We're going through, I mean, this time of the year is hardest for everybody. And it seems like a lot of people took some hard hits at the end of last year and even starting in this year. So again, just, you never know what someone's going through. You never know, even though they got a great smile on their face or whatever, or even if you think they're an asshole, we all still hurt and go through stuff. So just don't ever stop reaching out to people, and get benefit of the doubt, because you don't know what's going on with them.
Yes. So we're going to end this off with a toast. I'm going for this. I think I had like 4 shots during this episode, so I have one more. Do you have anything to toast on this? If I let you go.
No, to a new year and hopefully, improvements and people moving up. I hate that new year, new me, but I did decide this year I'm just gonna stop worrying about shit. Well, okay, easier said than done. And I'm gonna stop explaining myself to people and stop defending myself. If I need to do that and be the bad guy, then I'll be the bad guy. Like I'm tired of worrying. I'm tired of worrying about being the nice guy anymore. Like
hey,
I know my truth, and if they think otherwise, nothing's gonna change that. So.
Okay, I'll take that toast. I'll take that. So I'm going to toast that right here to you. Drink it. Oh, yes. So, thank you, Peanut. Appreciate it.
Thank you. I love that you're doing this, because not only, I mean, I'd say we're putting faces to names, but we have social media so we can see faces. I love these because we're putting personalities to the faces that some of us haven't all met yet. So
yes. And, this is why I keep doing it, but I had to do my final thoughts. But anyway, thank you for coming on. Appreciate it. Hopefully I see you soon.
Yes.
So I am planning on a West Coast trip. There's no which state I'm coming to. Probably Washington. This way, I got to do karaoke, and I promised Ninja a long time doing karaoke. So
yes.
I'm telling you, when I sing, you better lock the doors because they're gonna run. I'm just letting you know that.
Hey, that's me.
Okay?
That's me.
I'm just saying. I got some bad singing voice, but appreciate you coming on. Thank you very much, and I definitely will see you soon.
All right. Bye.
Thank you. Bye. And that was Peanut. Appreciate it. So I really don't have nothing to promote except for 3 things. Actually, four things. So we got next weekend, very big weekend for two chapters, Phoenix and Atlanta, both celebrating 20 years. Their chapter are doing their damn thing. Two of the biggest, I think, the first events, annuals always. So good luck to those two. I will be in Atlanta. DJ Black will be in Phoenix. We coming up with an idea to how we gonna do a live stream. But it's kind of hard because my stream will go first, and then I'm gonna have to probably wait 3 hours for him to put it on, or we gonna do some. We gonna do something. I don't know how we gonna do it, but we gonna do it. We gonna talk to him during the week and see how we gonna do that. Of course, March 3rd to the 5th, National Fallen Soldiers Committee presents a family affair. I always tell y'all this. This is not it's not an annual for us. It's a celebration for our fallen and their families. So please, if you are coming down, please come down. And like I said, I don't know how I'm gonna say this, but not do Rough Rider stuff, but do Rough Rider numbers, if that makes sense. But just bring the love. Just bring the love, support. There's many opportunities, many activities. Please go to the event page. Uh, if you need information, contact Ditto, Babs, Spider, Diva, Risk 504. And for some reason, if you can't find them as a last resort, then you contact Kashmir as a last resort. Me, you can contact me. I can try to get it as best as I can. Well, we got less than 2. We got 2 months, less than 2 months to get this going. So please come out and support. Another event that's in the top of my head is North Carolina state event. It's August, the first weekend of August. So please, if you come to North Carolina, if you're around the North Carolina area, show them some love. I'm gonna end this off with this, and it's been on my mind. I told y'all I started this pissed off, but I drunk enough in here to be positive for this episode, and I wanted to have respect for PNUT. But I know who you are now. I know who you are now. And what I mean by that, the VA state event in Richmond in September. Yeah. I know who you are now. I know who you are. I know who you are that try to sabotage my podcast. I know who you are that try to sabotage my, you could say my team. I know who you are now, and you've been stomped me in the back during my whole situation, and think I don't know, and now I do know. I just had to make sure I know. I knew it was you the whole time, but now I do know. Karma gonna get you, bro. I just gonna say karma gonna get you, bro. Keyword, bro. Right. That's all I'm gonna say about that. That's all I'm gonna say. But for the rest of y'all, I will see some of y'all in Atlanta. I am gonna bring drinks. I'm gonna bring trees. I'm gonna try my best to be the infamous that y'all love and not be no downer. And that's all I got for tonight. It's just a short night, but I still got some drinking to do. I'm not gonna do a straight up podcast like this one until the following week. That would be the 21st, but I might have to change that to the 22nd. So I'm gonna change that to the 22nd. My next guest and she's Burlington County's Rookie of the Year. Yama. But I call her Bud Tender Mel. So y'all know that. She will be my next guest, and I already know how that's gonna go. Um, it's gonna be fun, just like this one, just like all mine before then. So please look out for that. Jersey, stand the fuck up. She is my next guest, January 22nd. 22nd. I had to change it to 22nd because I got something major league to do on the 21st. And that's popping and that's come out. You're gonna love it. It's gonna surprise the hell out y'all. I'm trying to get back to being me right now. Um, my mama is always right here. I got her ashes in both. So what's that? Yama, yama, yama. That's what I'm gonna call her. I'm only gonna say her. I told her I like saying bartender Mel, but she likes that. That's her name, and I can't wait for that one. Um, I'm trying to get. I'm trying to get to the. I'm trying to get the comments on Facebook that I can't see on here. But like I said, that's cool. I can't wait to see this. I can't wait for Atlanta. I will definitely see all y'all in Atlanta. No. Let me tell you how y'all spell her name. Okay, you spell her name Yemaya. That's it. You got it. It might Yamamama, but no, it's not Yamamama. Okay, her name Bart. Her name fucking Bud Tender Mel. Fuck that. I love her to death. Yes, we gonna stay high, bro. We're gonna stay high. I'm gonna stay high in Atlanta. I'm gonna stay high in Atlanta, drunk in Atlanta. I'm gonna try to have a good time. Hope y'all have a good time. Come down there for a good time, not for what y'all think y'all coming down there for. Y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about. Keep it positive. Let's show some respect to Atlanta. Let's show some respect to Phoenix. Let's have a good time. Keep your drama home. Keep your drama and stress home. Don't cause no bullshit in these events. Let's have a good time. Let's show some goddamn respect and have another memory that we could share with each other years down the road. But until then, I'm out of here. I thank y'all again. I know this was a short podcast, but some will go be short, some will go be long. You're gonna take me back to my room. I'm getting drunk. I ain't gonna tell y'all who said that. I ain't gonna tell you who said that. But hey, if you go get drunk, yeah, I gotta take you because I don't want nobody taking advantage of you. So until then, so January 22nd, that's my next episode. I'm gonna do this as long as I can, but like I told you before, I now know who it is that's trying to sabotage my podcast and stomp my back in as much as they can, not showing me no respect, and they expect me to show them respect. I got you now. I got you. And I don't trust you. I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't trust you. Stay the fuck away from me so I can enjoy my life and let you enjoy yours. And I hope everybody enjoy your Saturday. Be blessed for Sunday. I'm out of here, man. I got more shit to drink. I got more stuff to fucking drink.